Ready?
Yes. Go.
This is Charlie the Wonder Dog and the Flying Dutchman coming to you live from Berne, Indiana on day 14 of Run Across America for Global Disciples. One of the questions we got in Ask Dutch was, "Hey Dutch, what has been one of the highlights that you've had on this trip?" Well, there's been so many. One of the highlights I really enjoyed was getting to go to Oak Grove Mennonite Church in Smithville, Ohio, right outside of Orville. That community opened up their hearts and we had a wonderful social event there. And that was one of the highlights for me. Another one of the highlights was to go to Columbiana, Ohio. We had the best meal at this Dutch Inn. It was a wonderful family-owned restaurant. And in fact, July 14th, which is today, we're going to be having a wonderful event here at Berne, Indiana at 7 o'clock. So we invite you all to come on out. Another question I got was, what's been the toughest part of the trip so far? Well, I tell you what, the first couple days in Pennsylvania were pretty hot. They had 90 plus degree temperature. Another one of the challenges I faced was in western Pennsylvania with those mountains. Probably Pennsylvania is the most challenging state I'll go through on this entire trip. When I got into Ohio, the challenges for me there were just that I didn't know Ohio so well, and it's easy to get lost and go down a road that might lead to a detour and end up being a real time delay. But fortunately, I had a good recruiting staff of people help me out in picking out the best roads possible. So far, one of the highlights also in Indiana has been just to be able to visit some of the places that were special to people in my family. For example, my dad went to Goshen College, and so I got to check out Goshen College, and I felt like I had an opportunity to see what life was like for my dad when he went there. I also got a chance to visit DePaul University. DePaul University is where my sister did her undergraduate work. And one of the places that was always on my to-do list was to go see Notre Dame University in South Bend. That was quite a thrill. Now, one of the other questions we got was, "Hey Dutch, who did the graphics on that car that you have for the Run Across America?" And you know what? That credit goes to Landis Graphics on South 3rd Street in Telford, Pennsylvania. They did an amazing job of turning a simple Ford Focus into a NASCAR. So if you have any questions for Ask Dutch, you can email your questions to robertdouglasmoyer@hotmail.com. That's robertdouglasmoyer@hotmail.com. You can also follow along at the Global Disciples website at globaldisciples.net. That's globaldisciples.net. And if you want to do your part, make a positive contribution to Global Disciples, you can do that using your cell phone and texting the word global. That's GLOBAL. Text global to 50555. We appreciate your support.